What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Awesemo.com coming to you with my 3 picks for the Yahoo Thursday night game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Looking forward to this one. An actual game that we get for a Thursday night. Kind of a rarity, so I'm going to take advantage of it while we can. And another thing you should take advantage of is the Yahoo promotion that we have going with them for new users. If you're a new user, head over there, deposit $10 or more, and you will get 2 free months of Awesemo Plus Platinum completely free. Every sport we offer behind the paywall, as good as it gets. This promotion will not last forever, so take advantage of it now. And of course, let's now get to the picks. For my first selection, and I want to just talk about the overall construction that we have to work with on Yahoo today, because there are going to be some concessions that have to be made one way or the other. We've got the 3 most expensive players on the board being Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, and Russell Wilson. And the way that I see it is that I definitely find the Rams defense a little bit more imposing than Seattle, regardless of them being on the road. And so I, in my superstar, am going to be going to Matthew Stafford in a majority of my lineups. And I think you should too. I'm not sure if he ends up being the most rostered superstar spot, simply because you have Cooper Kupp more expensive. I think people are very aware of how productive he's been, but we love quarterbacks in this half-point PPR set. It just makes a lot more sense to be identifying either Stafford or Wilson as the main cornerstones of a majority of your lineups. Of course, if you want to get really off the board and, with 17,000 entries in this major 150K Thursday night football baller, you got to find some ways to play Kupp, some ways to play Lockett, some ways to play Metcalf even. But Matthew Stafford, it just makes sense. The Seattle Seahawks, over 300 yards passing in their last 3 outings. And now Matthew Stafford, out of all of the quarterbacks in week 5, Matthew Stafford has the largest projection at Awesemo with 323.3 expected passing yards in this one. That makes him, without a doubt, my favorite play for that superstar spot. For my second pick, and I'm not going to be so obvious as to pick Cooper Kupp, who should be a guy that you play in a lot of lineups where Matthew Stafford is the superstar. I think that just makes sense, but that's a little too obvious. So let's go to Tyler Higbee. So he's seen 5 or more targets in 3 of the first 4 games here, only 1 reception touchdown, but in these single game showdown slates, if you're trying to find salary savers, I want guys who can get in the end zone. I want guys who have some kind of an unspoken upside. And I don't know how much people are going to be looking his way when you have the presence of Robert Woods there. I think Darrell Henderson Jr. is going to get a lot of attention for $23. So I think at $16, his price point is great. I think comping him alongside Cooper Kupp just makes it super easy. So Tyler Higbee, going to be a mainstay of a lot of my lineups as well. And for my last pick, we got to talk about the major question of this entire slate to finish, and that is Chris Carson's status. Right now, he's up there at $23. In the event that he is active, I think I'm still probably going to be shying away simply because $23, the same tag as Darrell Henderson Jr. I definitely prefer him going up against the Seattle defense as opposed to Carson up against the Rams. And Chris Carson just hasn't seen that much work on the season. Just 13 rushing attempts maximum here in his last 3 outings. So that's just not a ton of volume going his direction. I want to go to Alex Collins at $15 in the event that Chris Carson is out. It's a little bit cheaper on the end. I think he's going to see a pretty similar workload to what Chris Carson would have. And even in the last game with Chris Carson active, we saw 10 carries, 14.8 fantasy points from Alex Collins. I don't think he'll be under the radar. I don't think it's somebody that is going to be completely off the beaten path. I think people will recognize with Chris Carson out that Alex Collins is a good play, but I don't care. He would be my favorite play from the Seattle side as a salary saver in the event that you get no Chris Carson. So almost near lock into all of my lineups with that status. And those are my 3 picks for tonight. Matthew Stafford up in the superstar, Tyler Higbee in the flex, and Alex Collins as well to round it out from the Seattle side. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you think it's Van Jefferson Day, Freddie Swain Day, God forbid, let me know in the comment section who your favorite plays are. And best of luck to us. Do not forget to check out that Yahoo new user promo we have going right now. With promo code Awesemo, 2 free months of Awesemo Plus Platinum with your first deposit of $10 or more. Best of luck tonight.